Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you by MEOR DC. Please check out our programs on our Facebook page, MEOR DC, or check out our website, meordc.org. Learn about our programs, even better, do them, and please be in touch. Okay, I'm going to start off with a question tonight. Are you bribable? Can you be bribed? No, you say. Hopefully. I can't be bribed. You can't be bribed. I'm an upright person. I'm an honest person. I'm a person of integrity. And indeed, I do believe you are, and I hope I am. But the Torah in this week's Torah portion, Shoftim, right in the middle of the book of Deuteronomy, says, beware of the power of bribery to sway a person. Now, you might say, well, be more specific, Rabbi E, and I will. The portion is called Shoftim. Shoftim means judges. And on the simple level, the Torah portion is dealing with the establishment of courts of justice in the land of Israel, to which the Jewish people were going when Moshe gave those commands to the Jewish people, setting up courts and choosing judges, and that they should adjudicate properly and objectively, and other procedural issues dealing with courts of justice. But the Torah never operates only on one level. If you could say, well, those verses talk about setting up a judicial system 2,000 years ago, doesn't apply to me. Wrong. Every verse in the Torah applies to each one of us. We just have to learn it more deeply and go into different dimensions of it. So, for instance, it says, to the point, you shall not pervert judgment. You shall not honor someone unjustifiably. That verse means it's simply swaying a judgment because one person might be more powerful or more rich. If you're a judge, don't sway the case to them. And you shall not accept a bribe, for the bribe will blind the eyes of the wise and make just words crooked. A bribe will, not may, will blind the eyes of the wise. A shochet, a bribe. So we understand that a judge can't take a bribe from the claimant or plaintiff or defendant or whatever. And indeed, the oral law in Judaism is very strict that a judge, a true posek, or a dayan, someone who's judging a case of Jewish law, can't accept any favor and not show any favoritism towards either of the parties. Fine, that's a judge. No, but every one of us in this world is in the position of a judge and in a position of trust, and we can be bribed. What do I mean? The world has a lot of pleasures and a lot of inducements and a lot of temptations that are alluring, and they can sway our judgment about what is right and what is wrong to do, which course to pursue, which word to say, which deal to make, though it may be crooked or not crooked. Or, in other words, every one of us can be bribed by the pleasures and the temptations of this world to abandon semi-consciously, consciously, the path of justice and uprightness and integrity. You say that's a stretch? No. The ethical masters of the Torah show how this is of the very essence of this word, of this verse. Don't accept a bribe. Yes, it has an application to a judge in a court of law, but every one of us, a bribe will blind the eyes of the wise. And the definition of bribe from the dictionary, Merriam-Webster, a money or favor given or promised in order to influence the judgment or conduct of a person in a position of trust. We're in a position of trust. A holy person, a human being, a Jewish person trying to carry out the moral law, God's law, or just the laws of our own conscience and integrity. We can be swayed by the inducements and pleasures of this world. Be careful. Stay strong and be upright. Enjoy the pleasure of the world, but don't let them twist your judgment or blind your eyes. Have a great Shabbos. No bribes.